Hi everyone, Marianne Cowan here from Pinery Paper Crafts. I just popped on and popped off again because I wasn't in landscape, so hopefully that didn't make you seasick. And I'm just pulling up comments to see if anyone's on. It's a beautiful day here in Ottawa. Sunny, I don't even know what the temperature is, but it's very beautiful. And I'm excited about today's project because I'm using a new set that I just got called Whale of a Time. So I'll just wait a couple of seconds to see if anyone pops on. And then I know a lot of people watch the replay, so I will get started in just a second. So welcome to my Facebook Live and thank you for joining me in my studio today. My name is Marianne Cowan. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Ottawa, Canada. And today we're going to be playing with the new suite called Whale of a Time. And I was really drawn to this right away because I definitely love the water. So it kind of spoke to me and I just got it last week. Hi Cindy. So I'm going to play with it. It might not be one that you would at first think that you need in your stash, but hopefully by the end of the video today, and I'll probably do another one tomorrow, you realize that you really do need it. Especially if you, like me, love water. And it is a stamp set and punch combination, so it's easy to use and it's a good price point. In fact, the whole suite is $88.50, which is a good price. So you get the bundle, which is the stamp set, and I'm just going to open it a little further. The stamp set and the punch. Whale of a Time sequins. I didn't get those, but now I'm kicking myself because look, you can do these cute little shaker cards. So that's on my next order. The designer series paper, which is adorable. And I'm sure someone at Stampin' Up! Painted the images. That's how they... Sorry, just shutting the door. That's how they do it. An artist actually paints the images and then they make them into paper. The 3D embossing folder. Amazing! I'll show it in a second. And the paper, oh my gosh. And fun, bright colors. Calypso Coral, Bumblebee, Granny Apple Green, Just Jade, Pool Party, Pacific Point, which is one I don't use a lot, and Blackberry Bliss. Love it. I love everything about it. And this beautiful sheer ribbon. Here's another look at some other cards made with it. Don't forget to look in the catalog. They have great examples of cards that you can just copy. That's why they're there, for you to copy. So there's some really simple ones because the backgrounds are so beautiful you don't really need to add much. And then there's some little, you can actually do whatever you want and do more complicated ones. So here's what the ribbon looks like. It's very sheer, it's Pool Party, and it's beautiful. We're not using it, I don't think today. We might pop it onto this card. I haven't decided. Anyways, very, very pretty. This is what the embossing folder looks like. It's called Seabed. And I just embossed some images in different colors for you to see. So this is Just Jade. Hopefully you can see all the dimension. It's a 3D embossing folder. Here it is in soft seafoam. I had to use that because the name of the paper is Soft Seafoam. And then the last one I did was Pool Party. Beautiful, all these colors, in all these colors. And I saw it used in the catalog actually, using it reversed. So you have the indentation. Anyways, it's really pretty. So tomorrow I'm going to make a card using something with the embossing folder and ribbon. Don't know what yet. Stay tuned. The stamp set is called Whale Done, and it's got really cute sayings. You're kind of a big deal. Thanks a ton. Whale done. My love for you is bigger than the ocean. Hoping all your birthday fishes come true. So cute. And then it's got great little images. But the paper is so, so pretty. I think I showed it to you before, and I couldn't even cut it up to make a sampler because I didn't want to cut it up. It's so beautiful. So there are 48 pieces, so there's 12 designs, 4 of each. And I'll just quickly show you. There's little, so this has all the little sea creatures, whales, jellyfish, which are cute on paper but not when you look at them in the ocean, turtles, crabs. I'm a Cancer, so I'm a crab. Ask my husband. Little seahorses. And then the backs are just beautiful. Oh my gosh. I already ordered another pack of this paper because I know I'm going to use it a lot. Look at this. School of fish. So it is 6 by 6. You have to think about how you're going to cut it so that you get the best bang for your buck. So you could cut it in 3 inches and then use this piece on one side and cut another. I would do it however high I wanted it. I would cut it down first, probably. Anyways, you really do have to think about it. I did Calypso Coral. There's the jellyfish. I thought jellyfish were cute when I saw them at the aquarium, but then when I was out in Vancouver and they were swimming all around, and I was told that their little arm things that sting reach out 12 feet, they weren't cute to me anymore, but they're cute on this paper. Hi, Shannon. I know Shannon has this set. Here's some seaweed. Here's some turtles, and I actually fussy cut out a whole sheet of turtles, and you get a ton. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And I'll show you how I've even used these little ones that are going off the edge. So cute. They're just so happy. And then beautiful bumblebee. There's another little paper that has the turtles swimming. I don't know which way's up. So if you cut that in half, you'd get 2 really cute pieces, and then just build your card in. I'll try one tomorrow, maybe with one of the embossing sheets. So if you had one of these embossing sheets on the outside, that one would look nice. Cut this down to 3 inches and then just had it right in the middle. You wouldn't see a lot of that, but anyways, it'd be cute. I'll try something tomorrow. And on the back, again, seaweed, granny apple green. Here's some little fishies, so that would be good for the saying about the fish, hoping all your birthday fishes come true. Because you do have to be careful which saying you use for which one, because for my first card I was going to do whale done, but then I realized, no, you're kind of a big deal, but then I realized I was using the turtles, I wasn't using the whale. So anyways, this one I'm using, so I had to think about how I was going to trim it so that I got the piece that I wanted in my card. This is a great one too that you could cut in half and then use the top and the bottom. We're going to do that for one of the papers that I've selected today. Here's some more little fishies, a great background paper. It's just so adorable. More seaweed on the back. And this one is really cute as well. This was the one I probably should have used with this one. Oh well. So great background one. You can see the light streaming in, and there's some more fishies in probably just jade, I'm saying. And little seahorses. I love seahorses. When I taught grade 1, we did a whole unit on Under the Sea. And I love seahorses because the mother lays the eggs in the father's pouch, and he swims around with them till they hatch. Fun fact. And then the waves. And I think I might be missing a couple of pieces. Yeah, there's more waves on the back of the whale paper. So that's the paper. We're also using today, I was trying to think back of seaweed as I was fussy cutting some of this, and the Smooth Sailing Dies has a great seaweed, and this is still a current product. It has a great seaweed dye in it, so I've used that today. And then I've used the rectangle dies. Hello, Phyllis. Hello, Wanda. Wanda already has ordered this. It's so cute. It's so, so cute. All right, so we're going to make 2 cards today. One a little simpler and one well, it's not hard, but a little different. I just want to show you a tip on punching out the whales. If I can, oh, I was going to see if I can find it. So for one whale piece of paper, let's see if I can find it in here. And I already used a whole bunch of, I think I only have one left, because I realized after that the back of the turtles, is that it? Oh, here it is. Oh no, it was the turtle one. Which one is the back? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it was one of the backgrounds. So for the whale one, I fussy cut around the whales, and then to punch it, because you don't want to just stick it in and punch, because you're going to get all these little extra things like little puffs of water that I just realized I should have punched out. And that looks like maybe a piece of seaweed. So you don't want that to wreck all your other whales. So fussy cut around them, then take a sticky note and then just stick it in, line it up, and punch. And this one is missing a little bit down here, but that's fine. So you get quite a few, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 maybe, 9 or 10. So that's pretty good. And there's one of the other cutouts, but I'm not going to be using that. So this is our second card. So we'll tuck it over here. So for the first card, I have a Whisper White card base. Oh, that is because I do classes, and so these are my own personal ones, and then I have blends for classes because they do get wrecked at class, I find. And I've been to some classes where they don't allow you to use the paint tip, and I can see why, because some people press really hard. It's like a paintbrush, it's not a marker. So you have to tell people, use it like a paintbrush. So I keep a set. I don't have the whole set, but I do have some in the colors I use a lot that are just for me, and I keep them on my desk in one of the Stampin' Up marker holders. So that's why it has that washi tape on it. Good catch there. So 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 or cut in half. Then I have a piece of Whisper White. No, this is Whisper White. This is Pool Party, and it is 3.5 by 5.5. So I wanted it to go the whole way. And the reason I want it to go the whole way is I'm using one of these background papers. Oh yeah, this one has the whales on the back. And this paper, it has a top and a bottom, and I have it here somewhere. So this is what the paper looks like. So you get 2 pieces out of it, I think. So you want to think about how you're going to measure it. So this is 3 inches, so I get 2 pieces. So then I did the next layer up 3.5. And then I have all of my things I've cut out. This is going to look just like my little greenery bucket does. Yes, it does. Maybe my nail polish is secretly Pool Party. All right, so I'm going to attach this to this. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to put a ribbon on, so let's just go ahead and do this part first. I hate to cover up these whales. Oh well. Good thing I bought another pack of paper, is all I can say. I would love to live by the ocean. Our son lives in North Vancouver, and every time I go there, it's like, oh my gosh, I want to live here. But it's kind of far. All right, so I'm going to tuck this up, try to center it on both top and bottom. Okay, so that's going to get layered up like this. This is kind of the look I'm going for. Now, so for this one I'm going to have turtles swimming around. I want to add some seaweed on top. I did emboss on vellum because I don't really want to cover this up. And it says, "My love for you is bigger than the ocean." And when you are heat embossing on vellum, don't overdo the heat. It will warp. So we're going to put this somewhere. I haven't decided. So we're just going to play for a minute. So I have a bunch of turtles, so I thought I would add a couple of turtles. And I want to show you how to add ones that on the paper were not the whole turtle. So this little guy can go right up here. And it just looks like it's swimming off the page. So I would put those ones flat and I would raise up this one. So let's go ahead and put this one on. Try using my snail. So I don't like wasting anything. It's the teacher in me, I'm sure. Just gotta make sure it's right at the edge so it actually looks like it's doing what you want it to look like it's doing. So there, that guy's good there. And I did go ahead before I remembered that we had these in that die set. I did go ahead and stamp some with the stamp and cut them out, so I'll use those as well. I stamped them in just jade, and then what I would do next time is cut out things in a whole bunch of different colors. So that's pear pizzazz, granny apple green, and just jade. Because Under the Sea has lots of colors. And you could use some beautiful corals as well. So I'll just leave these here because I'm not really sure what I'm going to use yet. Alright, because I was thinking I might put a little piece of ribbon behind and then put this over top. Only because everything is so sheer, you can see right through it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put it kind of down low. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. If you watch my videos, you know I kind of make it up as I go, which is fun, I think. So, normally when I put ribbon on, what I do is I decide where I want it, I flip it over, and I put a little piece of tear and tape on each side. So I'll go ahead and do that. This ribbon is very sheer, so it won't add any bulk to your card. Then what I do is I usually put one side down, and I didn't pull that quite far enough. I usually put one side down, and then I turn it over to make sure it's straight. This ribbon is really, really pretty. And look, it's perfect because you can see right through it. I saw someone else had made a card and used it for waves, which would be really pretty. All right, I can go ahead and put this on now. I just wasn't sure about the ribbon, but now I am. So let's just go ahead and add the ribbon. And the little sequins, I think I didn't order them because I figured I already have sequins, but one of the sequins is a little seashell. So now I have to get it. Now I have to get them. Okay, that looks straight. And this is going to go right here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to add a couple of glue dots. And if we can see through it, I'm going to add jewels to hide the glue dots. And I'm pretty sure we will be able to see them. So I'm putting them where I think I might put my jewels. So let's go ahead. Yeah, you definitely can see it, but that's okay. I'll show you later how I'm going to put jewels. Remind me. Okay, so we were finished with the ribbon. Okay, so now I want a couple, so I have this over here. So I'm going to build up a little bit of seaweed on this side. So I do have a granny apple green. This is just jade. This one's a little bigger. I like, if you know me, I like 3D. That looks good. And of course you can always cut this up and just use one piece, which is exactly what I'm going to do for this one. Let's poke these out first. Oh cool, I can just follow. Because I think I want one over here. Oh, I'll put it right over where the glue dot was. Alright, I just need to tidy this up a little bit because it's where the leaves were, to make it look more natural. And then I put my turtle on first so it kind of goes over top of it. Okay, I like it. I like it. So I'm just going to put a couple of glue dots, and that's going to hide one of my glue dots on my This one I'm squishing up because it's a bit smaller down there. And I'm not going past the designer series paper. And I'm not going to pop it up. I'm going to leave it loose at the top because I like that look. And I think I'll just go with these two here. So I'm going to put this one on the back because it's bigger. And with glue dots you can kind of just squish them in to fit. That's what I like about them. Well, there's a lot of things I like about glue dots, but that's one of them. So I'm going to, don't want it off the side of my card. So that one goes like that. And then this one is going to go right in front. And it's got a good spot there for a glue dot. And I'll put another one at the bottom because I don't want it flipping up. There we go. Alright, so we've got one turtle off in the corner. And now I'm just going to look at my other turtles that I have. I want a fairly big one as my main turtle. And then maybe another littler one behind this seaweed. And I think that might be enough actually. Got a whole nice little collection now for my under the sea cards. So I am going to pop these up. I'm going to look for a little strip for this guy. Something like this. Sorry, I think I'm out of camera. Sometimes when I'm almost done a sheet, I just take them and stick them on another sheet. So this little guy is going to go up in the corner here. And you could put him, let's do this, behind one and on top of the other. And then this is my feature turtle. If you can have a feature turtle, that's him. So I'm just going to grab a fairly big chunk. Hopefully it's not too big. Does anybody else have this set? I'm pretty sure Shannon does. I know Shannon does. Now, I was thinking of adding some gems. So I don't have the gems, so I took some rhinestone basic jewels. I colored them with my Stampin' Blends. I did them in Bermuda Bay, which is darker than Pool Party, but they don't come up as dark when you color them. But I was thinking it would be cute to put like air bubbles coming out of the turtle's mouth. I don't know if I was thinking either. These ones, these are pretty big, and I don't have a lot of those left, so no, I'm not going to use those. And see how I hid my glue dots? So I'm just going to make this look like it's bubbles coming out. Hopefully that's what it's going to look like. There actually is a, on the punch, oh no, it's the spout for the whale. This may or may not look like bubbles coming out. Oh well. If it doesn't, it looks cute. Okay, then I'm going to add one just down here. Alright, so that's our first card. My love for you is bigger than the ocean. It's so cute. Okay, so let's move some of this out of the way. We're not using turtles on the next one, I don't think. Although we might have a little turtle floating in the background. So we'll leave them close by. So for the next card, our base is Pool Party. 5.5 by, 4 1/4 by 6.5. Let me make sure that's right. Yes. So your normal 5.5 fold, and then there's 1 inch. I actually cut it out from a half a piece of cardstock and then just cut it down because you need another inch piece for the bottom. And then that piece is, you could use that piece to cut out some seaweed. Alright, so this one's going to be a whale one. So we're going to need one of our whales. I'm just going to move them over here. We got some seaweed, we got some whales. All the fun things from the ocean. Oh, and this one I cut out of paper before I glued into this one. So I chose this background piece, and it is 4 1/4. It's the same size as the back. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but I did cut out off a smidgen, like a 1/16, because when you fold it, you lose a little bit of the length. So it's probably 5 1/2, and then I just went back and cut off, like I said, a smidgen. Oh, thanks, Wanda. I'm glad you like it. Then I have a window sheet, and it is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it's going to go in here. This is going to go over here, and then we're going to build up. So let's start with putting this on the back of our card. So this is a window sheet card. They're really fun, actually, and this set is perfect for it. So if you don't have window sheets, add it to your order. You can use other things, but honestly, I found that their window sheets are the best. And there's so many papers that you could use for this. This one would have been really cute too. That one matches better, but this is the one I picked. Okay, so that looks good. Next, we're going to put our window sheet on. So I'm going to put tear and tape here. Now, you might be able to see this through. You can't be fussy about that because the whole wow of the window card, nobody's going to notice. Trust me. So I'm going to put it, I might need 2 pieces actually. Maybe I'll just put a little piece there. I'm making this up as I go. Hi, Fran. We're playing with the Whale of a Time, I think it's called, stamp set today, or suite of products. The fun paper and the whale punch. All right, so I'm going to lay this down exactly where I want it. And like I said, you lose a little bit of the length, but you can trim it off later if you're unhappy with it. Then fold it over. You can see it a little bit, but no one's going to notice. Trust me on that. Just going to rub it. So this piece is going to go down here. I'm going to put some turtles in the back and then the whale on the front. I'm thinking of this as I'm going along. Now, I think I'll use tear and tape, although I could probably just use snail, but I'm going to use tear and tape. That wasn't very good measuring, so this one I'll put more this way. I'm going to need to grab another roll of tear and tape soon. This set is really fun to play with. Last week I was obsessed with the peony. I've stepped away from the peony. So this piece is 1 inch by 4 1/4. I've stepped away from the peony, and this, for the next few days, I'm going to be doing cards with this set because it has a lot of possibilities. And I really want to do the one that says, "You're kind of a big deal." Now, I did think about stamping some images on here, and then I decided not to because I have some other things going on. Now, I'm lining it up with the bottom of my paper, even though my window sheet is actually a bit longer. I'm just going to take my paper snips and trim this off. You could use your little tiny paper cutter too. Sometimes scissors is faster. There. It's hard to get it exact. So this piece I cut off the other side of this before I realized I had dies. But I kind of like it. So that's going to go here. Now he's the star. So you just pick, I think all the whales are the same. No, they have different coloring. So we're just going to pick this one. And we're going to pop that up. But I want to build a little bit of seaweed over here. So we've got this one. It's got a wonky bottom, but that's okay because I'm going to cover it up. And then maybe this one. And this one that I fussy cut. Maybe tucked in behind. You know how I roll, I kind of make it up as I go. Or this one could go over here. No, I like them all over here. But I think I want this one kind of underneath, not on top. No, maybe on top. Okay, so let's start with putting this one down. I'm going to put a glue dot. I'm going to try to keep it down here. I'll see how good that holds. Because you will see adhesive through the window sheet. So you do want to be careful about that. But it's okay if it pops up a little bit. Okay, so next we're going to do the green one. Now, it's not quite as wide as the glue dot, so I just want to curl it back in a little bit. And then there's a good spot right here, but that might be too high up. Nope, it's going to be perfect because it's going to land on that piece of paper. Even if we have to have one spot where there's another glue dot, that's fine. So we have to put this one over a little bit. Otherwise, I was trying to cover up this, but I'm not going to worry about it because we do want to stay on the card. Okay, that's cute. And then our last little one, we're just really layering them up. Any more comments? Hi friend, did I say hi to you already? I think I did. Okay, so this one, hopefully I have got it. Yeah, that looks good. You can see the little glue dot a little bit, but I'm not going to get bent out of shape over that. Okay, oh, I thought that was a sticky note. Yeah, it is. All right, so now we have our little, not our little whale, our big whale. And I do want to put some turtles, maybe at least one in the back. So let's look at our turtle collection and see which one would be a good color to put in there. They're so pretty. Okay, no more whales, just turtles now. And I think maybe we could have a couple of turtles because you can have one that's you can't really see until you open the card. So let's put our whale here. I'm deciding what kind of adhesive to use that you can't see through. Oh, Fran, thank you. My memory. I'm going to use glue dots. You could pop it up, but dimensionals I don't think would look very nice underneath this. So I'm just going to put two little glue dots and hope that you don't really see them. What you could do is put a piece on the inside, the same punch out of the whale, but that's too much work for me. Let's just see. You can hardly see it all. Perfect. That makes me happy. Okay, so I want one little turtle here, kind of peeking in. Okay, so this little guy's just, I'm going to put snail on this. This set is really fun to play with, I gotta say. So we want him just, can't put him down now because I got glue on him. Let's try there. So he's going flat. So cute, he's kind of peeking in. And then let's have one coming out of the seaweed. We could actually put one on the front as well, coming out of the seaweed, but I think, oh no, actually that's kind of cute, isn't it? All right, I was gonna say I think the whale is the showstopper, but I like that there. Kind of tucked in here. And then I'm going to put one here. I wonder if I have one that I cut. So I did cut some ones like this, and you think that's wasted, but it's not, because that could be right down here going off your card, but I don't want to use that one today. Here's another one that you could use just going off the card. I was seeing if I had one coming this way. Here's, oh, this is a good one. Coming in from the top. All right, let's put him on. You could get carried away. I could very easily get carried away with this. That might be enough. This might be a moment to step away from the card. And I almost think I need something up here, but I don't know. Oh, we could have put a turtle up there too. No. Nope, 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 nope. All right, now I am going to put some embellishments. So the whale has this spout thing. What color would it be? White? What color is a spout? Hi, Phyllis. Would it be white like that? That's kind of cute. Okay, I'm going to put this white spout. It might be blue, I don't know. We don't see a lot of whales around here. I did go whale watching one time with my husband in San Diego. And I was so excited because it was a 3-hour whale watching. Yeah, it does look like bubbles. It was a 3-hour whale watching trip, and I thought, oh my God, that's going to be so fun. We're going to be out on the ocean for 3 hours. I spent 2 3/4 of the hours down below getting sick. So it wasn't quite what I had imagined. But anyways, that was my whale watching. So I didn't see closely, and we did see lots of whales. Well, apparently. They told us when we left, it's really rocky out today. If you need to, take gravel. And I do have a tendency to get a little bit sick, but I thought, oh no, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, it wasn't. And then I was dreading the fact that it was a 3-hour boat tour. Okay, some bling. Let's add some bling. So I'm saying I'm not sure what the spout looks like, is what all that was to tell you. Yeah, they would be really cute kid cards. The one, I know Shannon made some for some kids, but the one that says you're kind of a big deal, I think that would be cute for adults too if they were getting a promotion or... Okay, so let's put a little jewel down here. I don't want to put a jewel inside because it'll make it close weird. So, I don't know what it's going to look like on the vellum. Oh, looks fine. There. All right. So, whale done. Here's our little whales and our sea turtles. And I think they turned out cute. Oh, eat pancakes. Now you tell me. I was so excited to go too, and apparently we saw like the biggest pod of dolphins, a nursery pod that had over 200 baby dolphins. It was so rocky that day that my husband was out at the front of the boat and a big wave came and he went sliding across the deck. And the girl with the microphone that's telling us all about the whales yelled out, "Are you okay, sir?" It was one of those trips that, like, oh my gosh, I was so excited, and this is not the picture I had in my mind. Anyhow, now I know. You might be able to stamp something up here with one of the images. I'm obviously not going to do it now, but it does have this little coral, and it does have little bubbles, actually, and the little fish. You could have the little fish going across there. That would be cute. All right, so the window sheet card is kind of fun. Now, you're saying, where would you write your message? That's a good question. I would put a piece of white on the back. You could always do the bigger one of these and put it on the back and then have a little fish around it or something. And these would be really fun to decorate the envelopes with too, which I won't do today because it seems like I've been talking a long time. And this one, my love for you is bigger than the ocean. And I like it on the vellum so that you can still see through to the beautiful paper. And this ribbon is so pretty. I wonder if it ties nice bows. That's my deciding factor for ribbon. Oh, you go deep sea fishing. Okay, well I'm going to try that next time because I really do want to go whale watching and actually see the whales. Probably next time I do it, it will be out in Vancouver when we go to visit our son because there's lots of whales out there. Yes, this is pretty. Now, it's one of those ribbons that you can't pull it too tight, and then it goes wonky, if you know what I mean. So let me try that again. It's slippy, so you have to pull it, and then right there is pretty. If you pull it more, it goes weird. But it would be really pretty on a card. This is not a card that's suitable for a bow, but anyways, it's pretty. All right, so thank you Grand Manan has amazing whale watching. Where is that, Shannon? In Canada? I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere this summer, but next time I do, I'll eat pancakes. I would have thought eating pancakes would be the last thing you want to do because you don't want to see your pancakes an hour later. But, okay guys, thanks for joining me in my studio today for Whale Done, or whatever this suite is called. And tomorrow I'm going to do a card featuring one of the embossed papers. Probably two. I'll probably do 2 cards with 2 different ones. And some different paper, and maybe I'll do a bit of stamping tomorrow. So, I hope you'll join me. I'll be back at 3. Oh, the East Coast. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I hope you're joining me on my mission to make a card, send a card, because someone would love, this would be a cute graduation card, actually, to, especially high school. It's kind of hard to find one that's, they're kind of at that age where, you know, you don't want it to be too cutesy, but I think that would be really cute. Okay, so thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, and we will be doing another card with the whale punch and the embossing folders. So thanks, and have a great day.